Okay, so we're going to kind of shift gears here a little bit now and look at some of the tools that you can apply to your already made worksheets. Now, what I've got here is just a typical quarterly breakdown of numbers and so forth. We've seen something similar to this before. You might have a situation where you might want to frequently hide certain rows, certain columns from view, and then later on unhide them. And you know, we've done the hiding and unhiding. We've done that feature before, but we've got another feature that will do the same thing, but where we can just click the mouse one time and we can make it hide, click it one time to make it unhide, go back and forth like that. So in this situation, it might be that we periodically would hide just the months. We'd leave the quarters in there, print it out, and then unhide them, you know, later on, and maybe make changes to the data, that type of thing. All right. So the way to do this is we would select B, C, and D just like that. Go over here to Data, and then we would go over here to Outline. All right, and we would see Group and Ungroup. So we can actually go to Group and tell it to group it, or we can actually just hit the Group button here, either one. And what that does is that it takes into account those three there. So ultimately what's going to happen is that we're going to be able just to go here and just click on the little minus there, and that rolls up all the detail each time we do that, see? So now we'll go ahead and we'll do it for the rest of them here real quick. So we'll select that. We'll go to Outline. We'll hit the top Group button there. There it goes. We'll go J, K, and L. Do the same thing. Group it, right? And then NOP. Go there and group it. And that's it. We can also do a gigantic group where we can select all of this, go back in there and hit Group, and now we've got a group for everything. So between that, you know, what we just did there, and then maybe even doing it for this one over here. So for the rows, we can actually select all of those rows like that, see? And then go back into the outline and tell it to group it. And there we go. Okay, so now, what do? Well, you saw earlier, you can just click on the little minus there and that will roll up, you know, the detail. You can do that. The other way you can do it is just go in here and hit number 2, and that rolls it all up there. Or hit number 1, and that rolls it up on that second one that we had done, right? And then if you hit number 3, that rolls it all back out again. Go over to here, hit number 1, that rolls it up. Hit number 2, that rolls it back out again. So pretty slick little system there. Now, if for some reason you need to get rid of certain groupings, all you have to do is reselect the same area that you had done when you made it. Select that area, go back to Outline. In this case, you would hit the top Ungroup, and that would ungroup that one, and so on and so forth. If you want to get rid of all of them, then all you have to do is just click somewhere in the area, go to your outline, go to your group, but this time go to the Ungroup drop down and tell it that you want to clear the outline. They all go away. If you're lucky, you can automatically do all that we just did in one click of the mouse. And let me show you how we do this. We're going to click anywhere in the area, go to Outline. This time, instead of doing the top group, we go to the bottom right here, click onto that, and tell it that we want to do an auto outline. And look at that. It does it automatically for you. Now, why did it do it? It looked at the areas that you had calculations in and figured out those were grouped areas, and it used a little bit of its brain to figure that out for you. So that's pretty cool. All right, so hopefully this can come in handy for some of the stuff that you might be doing, but it's a great little tool. Appreciate you watching the video, though.